Of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard was recognized as one of the NBA's 75 greatest. Coach Ty Lue says to go from being a 15th pick to that means a lot. It's a tribute to his hard work and dedication. And Leonard credits that work ethic to his dad. He says, I try to play as hard as I can each night. That's what my father wanted me to do. Kevin?
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Front-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Russell Westbrook out there with Powell. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. And for Phoenix, they've got Ayton. Devin Booker out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Durant. And it's Eubanks in at the power forward.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now Beal. Booker in the corner. From deep. And it's Durant missing. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Westbrook kicks to Powell. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You look at the Nuggets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've been consistent in their approach, and they found consistency in these rankings. Just a real solid club that puts a good product out on the floor.
Durant, that's good.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Westbrook finds George. Clippers moving the ball around. In the corner, Powell with it. On the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Beal taking his time here. Ayton throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against Sacramento. Back to George. The pass to Plumlee. Powell with it. Pass to George. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. George against KD. Pass to Powell. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Suns. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Just 5 on the clock. Eubanks, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. And the dunk by Powell.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Beal against Westbrook. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Powell, the pass to George. Outside Westbrook, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. In the third spot, Kawhi Leonard. The fourth spot held by Paul George.
When you've got those two guys out there, both with such quick hands, one hiccup by a ball handler, and they're off to the races.
Beal against Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
Beal, the pass to KD. Back to Beal. From deep. Phoenix, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 3. Powell, no one around him. Misses the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
And here is Los Angeles now after the Suns pick up 2. Passes to Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Durant. From Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Suns now. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Here's Beal. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Booker looking around. Outside for Beal. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the wing. And there's Booker on the assist from Beal. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
Analytics say don't shoot the mid-range shot. Sometimes the best scorers are efficient in that area. Devin Booker, one of those guys.
Outside Westbrook. George against Durant. Leonard dishes to Powell. Outside Westbrook. That one misses. And Phoenix the other way now. KD with it. Westbrook picks him up. KD with the bucket. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than that. Give Kevin Durant that interior look, and he will score it.
Here's George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And George drops them both. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that can happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Now here's Booker. He also had a big impact in that win against the Kings.
Bradley Beal may be the premier off guard in our league, and off a clean pass, turn the lights out. That's going down.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Highland. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Over Beal. No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. That gives them the lead. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now, here's Zubac. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
So for the Suns, T.J. Warren, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Damian Lee comes in for Devin Booker, and it's Gordon in for Beal. The Clippers also making some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Leonard. Robert Covington comes in for George. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. He hits the second from the line.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown L.A. arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now here's Gordon. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The pass to Bull. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
It's good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Gordon. At the elbow, it's Warren. Feeds it to Bull. It's stolen by Morris. And the foul called on Watanabe. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Covington finds Morris. And Morris throws it down.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Pass to Watanabe. And a miss there on the triple.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here's Highland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Warriors. Outside Gordon. Pass to Watanabe. Back to Gordon. And nothing is falling for him right now. And Morris has got the ball here for the Clippers. 6-point lead. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
The Suns shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Here's Gordon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Clippers.
Here's Highland. 9 points last game out. Passes it to Mann. Here's Covington. Morris looking over the floor. Now the pass to Zubac. Clock at 6. Out to Morris. Beyond the arc. And Bol pulls it down. Suns trail by 6. Here's Watanabe. No points in the game yet for him. Covington with the steal. Lee with the steal. There's the dish to Warren. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
It seems to me, guys, that T.J. Warren every year adds one more dimension to his game. We know this. This guy can play on the offensive end.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Warren. He hits both from the stripe. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Outside, Covington. Pass to Mann. Zubac in the post. Here's Highland. Defended by Gordon. Great open look there. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Gordon. Defense is right there. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Bol. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Zubac. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
1:03 left here in the opening quarter.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Mann can't hit.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And like his father, Manute, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
So he gets them both. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. It's Covington on the wing. Here's Highland. Pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Morris with the bucket.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
Now here's Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. Gordon hits both of them. Los Angeles leading by 6. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the goal.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. Suns trail by 7. Lee outside. Passes it to Gordon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gordon's got 6 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So it's the Clippers now. It's a 5-point game. We've got Booker. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Eubanks in at the 4 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Inside, out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Suns shooting 43% for the game. And the pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Back to Beal. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now, here is George. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring role, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Free throw good, Beal. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
This guy is always shot ready. Norman Powell's instincts as a scorer are exceptional.
Pass to Eubanks. Back to Beal. 5 on the clock. Westbrook with the nice D there.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And that one's good, George. And it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
LA has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Powell. Back to George. To the paint. Here's Westbrook. Phoenix grabs the miss. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And then Durant with the jam.
Kevin Durant showing you that I can play with power, with authority, up and over the defense and slams it home.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. Up top, Plumlee. The feed to George. And George with this stuff.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's Beal. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Here's Ayton. Over Plumlee. And it's Ayton missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Suns trail by 4. There's Beal with the 3. It's hauled in by George.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
And the Suns call time here. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Beal following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Beal, the pass to Eubanks. On the wing, Booker shoots over Powell. No good from Booker.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Westbrook kicks to Powell. Outside, George. Outside, Westbrook. Takes the 13-footer. That one wide left.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Suns trail by 6. The pass to Durant. Shoots over Powell. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
It's just such confidence when Kevin Durant gets into that mid-range jumper. Like, forget about it, defense. It's over.
Pass to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. George against Durant. George with no one around. The 18-footer is right on the mark. George has got 10.
How good is Paul George at getting separation? He uses the screen perfectly and sticks it to the defense.
Here's Eubanks. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Sacramento. Here's Booker. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Clippers leading by 4. Westbrook passes to Plumlee. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Powell kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. From deep three-point range, and it's KD with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Passes to Eubanks. Back to KD. There's the pass to Booker. Shoots over Powell. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to 2 on the bucket from Devin Booker.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Warren's checked in for Phoenix. And the Clippers making a change here. Pass to Mann. Here's Highland. Pass to George. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Beal shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Bradley Beal's playmaking ability is drastically improved. Nice drive on that one.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Here's Highland. Passes it to Mann. Warren against Morris. To the inside. Releases. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Booker the pass to Warren. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. L.A.'s gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Down low. Morris, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The Clippers trail. Highland passes to Covington. Here's Highland. Here's Mann. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Outside Beal. Outside for KD. Here's Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Ayton hits them both.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And the Clippers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now, here's Covington. Here's Highland. Shoots over Beal. That one a little long. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Clippers trail by 4. Here's Highland. Morris right side. Here's Highland. He's covered by Beal. And it's sent back by KD.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
Tries from 16, and Covington sends it back. The pass to Highland. Five to shoot. And it's sent back by KD. Booker outside. Pass to Warren. Pass to Beal. Stolen by Zubac. And they're on the break. Covington wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
And the dunk by Booker.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 6. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Bol, he's checked in for Warren. Watanabe comes in for Kevin Durant. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Gordon subbed in for Beal. Now, here's Zubac. Covington down low. Working on Lee. Here's Zubac. And that time, also a missed shot.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Passes it to man. Now, here's Zubac. Covered by Lee. Zubac kicks to Morris. Here's Highland. Off target with his 3.
Scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
Here's Watanabe. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Highland.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's the drive. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Mann.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside Gordon. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Highland. Lets it go from deep. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. KD, some great work for you defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. They completely dominated the second quarter, turning a small deficit at the beginning of the period into a 6-point lead at the half. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
The differential is the free throw attempt, and that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Robert Covington out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And there's the pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the 3.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
No good from Durant.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Clippers moving the ball around. From 10 feet out. George, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Nice job by Robert Covington to draw the contact and get himself to the foul line.
The Clippers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Covington.
I love Robert Covington's story. Here's an undrafted player out of Tennessee State who's now made a very long, productive NBA career as a 3-and-D player and just one of the hardest workers in the league.
Both good from the line that time. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Beal against Westbrook. Beal the pass to Booker. Ball's knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Here's Covington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Ayton.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Free throw drops for Covington. So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Beal. Back to KD. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Here is Durant after the Clippers pick up 2. And here's Booker from the arc. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Devin Booker found his rhythm early. He's sustaining the offense all by himself, and his teammates simply keep finding him.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Powell and the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. At the top of the key, Durant. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Lob pass to George. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. KD against Leonard. Pass to Booker. From the arc. Paxson coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 3 assists in the game. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Plumlee finds George. The kick out to Westbrook. Passes it to Powell. Teardrop shot, and the shot goes in. Powell's got 4 points now in the quarter. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Westbrook with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now here's Beal. 7-point differential. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Westbrook. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Outside, KD. Shot clock at 6, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
But just the silky smoothness of the release of Kevin Durant. What a treat to watch.
Westbrook dishes to Plumlee to the middle. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from George.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Westbrook against Beal. Outside for KD. Second shot opportunity. From outside the arc. The shot by Beal, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Powell against Booker. Steps back and fires. And he recovers it. Kicks it out to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's George for 3. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 15.
It matters not if you're staying attached and connected to Paul George. He's got the height and release point to get it off anyway.
Westbrook against Beal. Now the pass to Eubanks. To the inside. Durant. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And here's Westbrook. George passes to Powell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, he's got great instincts as a scorer, Norman Powell, and at 6'3", more than capable of getting into the inside and mixing it up a bit.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Bol, he's checked in for 8. Watanabe comes in for Eubanks. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Damian Lee in for Devin Booker. Here's Watanabe. Lee outside. Just 5 on the clock. And here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
And the Suns call time.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Outside, Beal. Here's Lee. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the instincts of Kawhi Leonard on the defensive end are so pure. Send it back, Kawhi.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. The shot by George, no good. The Suns leading. Now here's Beal. 12 points for him. In the corner, it's Gordon. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community. I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines there's a level of focus and competitive spirit and, most importantly, productivity that you can really appreciate.
Now here's Gordon. 6 points for him. 4 on the clock. Lee up top. Shoots. Excellent D there from George. The Clippers trail. Now Powell. For the lead. Leonard trying to break free. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 17 now.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
The Clippers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Zubats kicks to Leonard. Powell against Lee. Leonard on the wing. Powell for 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Watanabe. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Highland. Leonard looking around. Down low. The shot by Powell, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
George with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. The shot by George, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Outside, Beal. Gordon kicks to Beal. Shoots the 3. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist from Beal. Gordon's got 9.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
And so here are the Clippers after Eric Gordon hit the 3. George against Gordon. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bulls got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lee against Powell. The inside controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now a 6-point Phoenix lead.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Here's Highland. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Back to Beal. foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Bradley Beal is one of the most difficult individuals to guard in the league. No surprise he comes up with the drawn foul there.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Throw good, Beal. Eubanks, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Lee. The Clippers also making some changes. Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Powell. And both free throws good for Beal.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Highland. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. George against Gordon, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Bull.
One of the things that's been said before, but is so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
That free throw good from George. He's perfect from the line this time.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
It's stolen by Morris. Stops, pops, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns ahead, up 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Let's fight through it, okay? You guys screen better, play with more pace, all right? Just for 5 minutes. Give us 5 hard minutes, okay? Hey, next play is 1 hawk. See how they're playing.
Yeah, the coach wants some energy here.
I mean, it's going to come down to who wants it more, point blank. And Coach Lue is trying to up his squads aggressively.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Bradley Beal is out there with Booker. Then there's Bull. And it's Durant. And it's Eubanks in at the 4-man position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Beal. Pass to Booker. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, contact will not throw Devin Booker off balance. Great scorers understand how to finish in that environment.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Back to Westbrook. Morris right side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Clippers trail by 8. Westbrook finds Plumlee. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
Westbrook against Beal. Booker outside. Back to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Durant in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. Highland misses.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Bull, the pass to Booker. Lets it go with the 3. It's good from long range. Booker's got 23.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
And here's Westbrook after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Beal. Here's Bull. Outside for KD. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside, George. Back to Westbrook. Here's Highland. In the corner, George with it. Inside, Morris. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 5 assists in the game. Booker outside. Durant, the pass to Bull. Back to KD. For the 3. Plumlee with the rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
The pass to Highland. Plumlee with it. Kicks it to George. Shot clock at 5. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Beal can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Highland. Here's Plumlee. Plays it up off the glass.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And the Suns call time here.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Ayton, he's checked in for Bull. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Devin will see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Bradley Beal. And it's Westbrook missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Beal against Westbrook. And Beal kicks to Durant. That 3 off the mark. Clippers trail by 9. In the corner, Powell with it. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Pass to Booker. Durant deciding where to go with it. Kept alive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
I'll tell you, this guy can be an overwhelming force. DeAndre Ayton, terrific, using his size to get the defender to commit.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Good on both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Clippers trail by 8. Pass to Powell. And George now top of the key. Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Powell. Shoots. Again, the Clippers.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Now here's Beal. Here's Eubanks. Durant in the corner. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Westbrook. Leonard with no one around. No good on the 3. Phoenix leading by 6. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
On the wing, Booker, guarded by Powell. And the pass to Eubanks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. 8-point game. Outside, George. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Beal. Up again. The shot that time, not on target. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Westbrook up top. He's covered by Beal. Pass to George. Over KD. And it's off the back rim. No good. Suns leading by 8. Outside, Beal. George against Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Los Angeles guys shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Outside Leonard. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Powell, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
And the second free throw, good.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Beal against Westbrook. Beal, the pass to KD. Outside for Beal. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Beal. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 9. Powell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Outside, George. Pass to Westbrook. To the paint. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. He gets it in there. And that's now 7 points for Leonard.
Well, the strength of Kawhi Leonard's game is in the painted area. He is so consistent as a finisher.
Westbrook against Beal. Booker outside. He kicks to Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this. Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
And the Clippers call time here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Now, here is George. The kick out to Westbrook. Passes it to Powell. And he's good on the 3-ball. Powell's got 17 points here in the second half.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Durant in the corner. The pass to Eubanks. Inside, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's George, following the score by Phoenix. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Plumlee.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Beal, the pass to Booker. Durant in the corner. To the inside. Here's Eubanks. Beal from long range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's George for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 9 rebounds now tonight. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got 21.
It's this kind of consistency, guys, as a scorer that always has Kevin Durant in the MVP conversation.
George against Durant. George dishes to Powell. Pass to Plumlee. Yep, that one goes.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
There's 48 seconds left in the game. And he commits the intentional foul. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant against Plumlee. KD passes to Eubanks. Clock at 4. They get it back. Ayton kicks to Booker. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. He dishes it to Beal. So the Suns win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this is all I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.